Hey everyone, this is Shino. Today I'll be doing a reading for fire signs. This is my first time doing this with like oracle cards, and today I'll be using the romance angels and the romantic tarot. And also I'm going to be using sticks for this, so it'll be like a yes and or a no, or like a maybe, depending on the situation that we see. So for today, I'll be asking like what to consider when you're about to get into a relationship. All right, so let me just shuffle this card for a fire for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What to consider. I'll just be doing 3 piles. Should be straightforward. I'll be reading what the book says, and after giving my interpretation of how they interact with one another for the cards and for the sticks. So, alright, and should be good to go. 1, 2, 3. This card seems that I wanted to go out. Okay, so 1, and focus, 2, and 3. So pile 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then for the romance tarot for this one, let's see, 1 card. So for this, if for this reading at least, if the card is upright, then it's like the normal meaning in the book. But if it's reverse, it'll signify something that you possibly need to work on more. So, yeah. So please guide my hand for the element of fire for signs Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, please. Okay, 1, 2, and a 3. Okay, so pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. And now I'll be grabbing some of the sticks I made for this. So close my eyes. So guide my hand for 3 sticks, 1 for each pile for responses. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. So for these sticks, I would be like, you know, like this is like a yes or a no type of thing. So it could mean anything depending on the pile. Okay. Cool. So for everyone who chose pile 1 over here, let's go see your cards. So you got you deserve love, you are lovable, and you got, I believe that's the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I believe it's the Knight of Swords. And for the stick, you got blank wish, blank could, but unfortunately. So like they wish they could, but unfortunately. Okay. So let's just see what this all means together. So you deserve love. You deserve love. Okay. The romance angels are cheering you on in your quest for great love by letting you know that you deserve it. As a child of God, you're naturally a loving and lovable person, as is everyone. You have the right to be treated with kindness and respect by everyone in your life. If you've had harsh life experiences, you may have blamed yourself and felt unworthy of receiving affection. This card is reassurance that you do deserve it. You're a beautiful being of God's pure love and light, no matter what any person has said or done to you, and no matter what happened in the past, God's handiwork can never be undone. Okay. The more you affirm, I am lovable, I am loved, I am loving, the more this experience comes true for you. Affirmations help you believe spiritual truths at a deep, unconscious level. This, in turn, allows you to attract loving people, relationships, and circumstances, and you definitely deserve that. So, you know, maybe you had like an experience before where you felt that maybe you were the one that made like a lot of bad moves, which caused like its demise, but maybe you like have like a second chance. But which, you know, so what do you have to consider? So this one for this is the Knight of Swords. And for this, it's the champion and his reward. Okay? Just a little more love and the dark shadows will be dispelled. You need strength and ability to embrace the north wind. And the keyword for this is aggressiveness. So when you get into this this new possible relationship, you have to make a stance. You can't just be very weak-hearted about it. You have to actually like be ferocious, be the type of person who possibly makes a lot of the first moves in order for you to get this certain individual, you know. And you know, since it's like that for this, it says blank wish, blank could, but unfortunately, you know, possibly there's like a roadblock right there for you. And let's see why. Okay, I'm gonna go pull out a clarifier for that. So what does this mean? Like, does this what does the unfortunately mean? What is blocking you to get this individual? So 1, 2, and 3. Ooh, okay. All right. Okay, so you got the 10 of Wands for this. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands at Port Dauphine. Okay. The heart guides your steps in the right direction. Will be positive efforts. Maybe there's like a third person here, because since I'm looking at this for this, that's blocking you. Maybe you have to make the more effort to be like the more desirable one type of person. Maybe this is you and after that's them and you see them from afar like, yeah, like I have to try to do my best to like woo this person. So however you feel like you need to make a decision on like how to possibly get their attention, since I'm assuming that you already have their attention, possibly, like, you know, just go with it, see what works. Okay, but in the end you're being guided by this angel card being you deserve love, so you know, don't give up on it. So yeah, just like look at these cards. If there's something that you see that I don't see that pertains to you, ooh, my goodness, can you tell me? So this is the Knight of Swords for you, and then here's the 10 of Wands, and here's deserve love, and here is, so in a sense, like they wish they could, but there's something blocking them. So you have to try to figure out what's up with them, what's their deal for that. I wish you the best of luck for that. Okay, so I'll put this aside, and then for the next one, number 2. So what do they need to consider about when they go try out for this new like love interest that they want? So you got the 8 of Pentacles upright, you got a soulmate, and what is this? And you got the word cool meaning like yes. So everything is all chill with this person, I guess. Let's see. For soulmate, I'll read this for you. Okay. You chose this card because you wonder if a certain person is your soulmate, and the answer is yes. As we all do, you have many soulmates, beings with whom you share a mystic soul connection and life path. Soulmates incarnate with the plan of coming together for mutual spiritual and personal growth. As you suspected, the person you're inquiring about is one of yours. That sense of familiarity and comfort you felt when you first met also indicates your soulmate bond. This card sometimes comes to those who ask, when will I meet my soulmate? Or will I meet my soulmate? As validation that this will occur. Many times this is a person whom you already know. Although romantic sparks didn't fly at first, you'll have another opportunity to explore passion together. That's good that you at least it says that you have another chance. So here it is. And then for the 8 of Pentacles, let's go check out what does that mean. Like, what do you have to consider? 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. All right. So this means gallantry. How many times have you tried and failed? You will try again and fail again. Your love, however, is expert in these things and know what to do. Humility. I mean, just I guess since this is the humility card, like for the keyword, just go with the flow with it. Since obviously you got this this stick that says cool, that I've been guided to, like, you know, just even though it seems like it's like a hopeless cause almost to you, like, just have fun with this person, you know. And after then, I believe that this possible soulmate of yours will start warming up to you. Just have fun, go out with them. It looks like in this card, like they're obviously walking in the river, so maybe, like, you know, go to the park with them, go to the beach, go somewhere that both of you like, go play, like, I don't know, video games or something, or, you know, go eat out, you know. Don't like, you know, don't try to make it like yeah, like my main focus. Don't make it seem like, you know, like, oh yeah, I need like love, you know, like love is just like super my main priority. You know, just be chill with it, natural, and it should fall in your lap. That's what I understand from it. And it seems like a very you know, happy relationship for both of you, you know. So yeah, I wish you much luck in that. Okay, so there's that. Oops, I will show you one more time. So soulmate and 8 of Pentacles, humility. Okay, for the last group, here it is. So what you have to consider about this relationship, like what should you be looking out for? Healing family issues. And you got the 4, and this is the Emperor, I believe. And then you got blank wish, but blank could. They wish, but wait. They wish he or she could, but ooh, so this individual has a lot of, you know, if you chose this, it's either you or them, but I'm assuming that it's more that person. Like, they may have like a lot of family issues, maybe they do not like, possibly, you know, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. No, actually, no. It's like more of like you have other issues in your life that you're focusing on. You know, you have to clear out, you know, clean out the addict in your life and like make room for love. Because if you have all these other issues dangling in your way, you won't be able to get to where you need to be. So for this healing family issues, I'll read this for you. The answers to your prayers about your love life are based in your feelings about your mother and father. The romance angels see that you'd benefit from releasing old anger towards one or both of them. That's because your feelings about your parents influence your choice of a romantic partner and the way in which you deal with relationships. You can ask the angels to help you put forgiveness into action. To forgive someone doesn't mean that you're endorsing his or her behavior. The angels will tell you rather that doing so is a form of deep emotional detoxification. It means I'm no longer willing to carry toxic energy within my mind and body. When you find inner peace with your parents, you'll no longer need to attract unhealthy relationship patterns and partners as a way of healing family emotional wounds. All of your relationships, especially the one you have with yourself, will benefit. So in this situation, maybe like for you, as you know, for one of you fire signs, like you possibly had like a real hard upbringing. Maybe your mom or dad were like abusive, or they didn't give you enough attention, and you know what it's trying to tell you is trying to do the opposite. And usually the Emperor talks about control, and let's go see what it means in this book. Emperor, the gentleman. Now resolution is necessary. Constancy wins. Love letters have value only for the heart on the road. Determination. So what you have to consider is being determined to change your fate of, you know, how you react with people. Like, I feel like this one is the more important card, to be honest, because this is like more impactful in the way that, you know, if you're like I said, like if your family was very abusive to you, you might start projecting off on them, even though they didn't do anything bad on you. So I believe this stick, they wish they could, but you know, maybe if it's for them, it's like, you know, they have to sort out family issues on their side too, you know. Jeez. You know what? I think I should clarify this one. Can you give me more of in-depth of the family issue for what they need to heal? Please and thank you. What do they need to do? What do they need to do? Alright, 1, 2, and 3. What else do they need to look at? Because obviously this looks like a little bit somewhat janky. Reverse 10 of Swords. Reverse 10 of Swords. It means goodbye. It is time for goodbyes, dispelling pain, joys, envy, and betrayal forever. The spirit leaves, abandoning the 5 senses between the sheet wounds. So since this is reversed, since I said it has to do with yourself, you have to leave. You have to stop having this grudge, you know, with whoever, your guardians, whoever taking care of you, your circle of people who you consider family. You need to forgive them and like let bygones be bygones, so you could be able to focus, so you won't have control issues in this relationship. Okay, so that they wish they could, but you know, for either you or them, like could be like nullified. You know what I mean? So yeah, I hope that gives you a little bit of insight of what you need to look at or what you need to consider about before getting into a new relationship. And I hope you had like a little bit of, like starting to think about what you need to do, what you need to figure out. And if you see anything in these cards, wait, I'll show you this again. Sorry. Family issues. Then reverse. 10 of Swords. And then Burr. If you have anything that you see that I didn't see, feel free to put it down on the bottom for everyone to, figure it out, because every card has different meanings for everybody, and maybe you see something that I don't. But in any case, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again. Thank you.